Okay, guys, come with me to cater this 60-person baby shower over the weekend that my client ended up hating, actually, which is so crazy to say, but they didn't like it at all after I put in so much work. And here's the process. I started by prepping the things for my greens. So I made a Holy Trinity, but I didn't have any celery, so it was just basically onions, bell peppers, and garlic. I sliced and cut those, and my eyes was burning. I had to cut and also clean my collard greens. So that's what you see me doing here. I did 20 bundles of collard greens, which made 2 full pans, as you could see. And I'm just slicing everything, and then I'm washing it. Wash your greens. If you don't wash your greens, I don't want to eat at your house. It's gritty, it's dirty, it's bugs. It's just wash your greens. I'm going to cook my greens in this pressure cooker. It just saves me on time. I'm doing everything by myself, as you can see. So I go ahead and add my chicken broth in there, as well as that Holy Trinity. And I add in my smoked turkey, and I let the smoked turkey cook for about 20 minutes before adding any of the greens in there, okay? This did not take long at all, but the longest thing was washing the greens. I had to wash them 3 times to make sure all the dirt was out. For my mac and cheese, I'm doing a truffle mac, so I went down in my pot, the large pot, with some garlic butter, some heavy whipping cream. I used 2 big containers, Swiss and Gruyere cheese, Gouda cheese. I used sharp white cheddar cheese. I also used some cream cheese as well as regular cheddar cheese, and I just give this a stir, letting all the cheese melt cohesively together. Look at that cheese pool, checking to make sure. I dropped in some basil, black pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, some Italian seasoning, salt, as well as a little ranch seasoning. Stirred that up, making sure my cheese was nice and melty. I added in my black truffle oil and gave that a stir as well. And I was tasting this as I went to make sure if I needed anything else. Once I got my noodles done and everything, I poured my cheese sauce over my noodles and just making sure to disperse this evenly. Y'all, I didn't get any complaints about the flavor of the food. Nobody complained and said the food was nasty, but I'm going to let y'all know what this client was complaining about. Okay, so I added some more cheese to this mac and cheese because we got to have cheese. It's mac and cheese. Come on now. And so you see me, that's what you see me doing, just stirring in some more cheese. And then I'm going to cover this with cheese as well as some paprika before covering it and sliding it in the refrigerator to cook the next day. So now that the mac and cheese is done, I'm going to go ahead with my jerk chicken. So I have boneless and bone in. So I'm seasoning it with some salt, some Making Me Crazy seasoning, because my Making Me Crazy seasoning is not salty at all. I added some liquid smoke, some browning, as well as some Worcestershire. I added some Walker's Wood jerk seasoning. I also added some brown sugar to offset the spice, and also a little bit of barbecue sauce. I know that that's not traditional, but that's what I wanted to do because I know that this is a baby shower, and that Walker's Wood spicy jerk seasoning ain't no joke. So I let this marinate overnight as well. So I'm just making sure to season and coat every piece of chicken, and then I refrigerate this as well. Next, I peeled the back off of all of my beef ribs. I had to do 9 racks of ribs, and I added some mustard to the top just so that seasoning could stick. The seasonings I used was garlic powder, onion powder, salt, and black pepper, and I rubbed it all into the ribs, wrapped those in foil, and let those marinate overnight as well. The next morning, I wake up. My daughter is reading me a book. Look at her; she's so cute, and I can't believe that these clients complained. I did all of this work by myself. I was really disappointed, to be honest. But here is me making my fruit skewers. I made 60 fruit skewers. That's what it looked like. I cut up all the watermelon, all the pineapple, and everything, and I put it on a stick. Okay, and this is me on the grill. I'm just adding my jerk chicken to the grill. These are the bone-in chicken thighs. I took my time with all of this. I thought that I did a good job, and it was just very disappointing to know that I had some unsatisfied customers, because that's really not what I aimed for at all. This is the setup once we got there. I made honey butter cornbread with whipped honey butter, fruit skewers, Caesar salad, mac and cheese, creamed corn, collard greens, jerk chicken thighs, beef ribs, boneless jerk chicken thighs, and hot links that I gave them complimentary just so they can have a full buffet. The client complained that the food was in these aluminum pans, and we put the food in the aluminum pans to help with the transportation and avoid spillage of anything. As you can see, these are large pans. These are not any small pans, and it just helps keep the food warm and avoid spillage. They complained, said that the Caesar salad didn't have any cheese and that we used bottled dressing. I don't know, guys. I just felt like I did a great job. The decorations and everything was beautiful. This is what the Winnie the Pooh theme was. So I had brought some, as you can see, I had brought extra stuff to go along with the theme. They played party games. Everyone seemed to enjoy everything. We got dozens of compliments. They even invited us for a shot, which they said later was unprofessional for us to accept. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think.